Hey guys, welcome back! The asphalt side of motorcycle games was never my forte, but there's something about TT Isle of Man 2 that keeps me coming back to it. Let's take a look. I absolutely love motorcycle games, mostly related to off-road stuff, but from time to time there comes an asphalt racer that can really grab my attention and has the power to keep me glued to it for hours in a row. Kylotonn is best known for the official WRC series, but between that they managed to squeeze V-Rally 4 and the first TT Isle of Man that honestly didn't impress me that much. And while we're at it, WRC 9 was already announced and coming next September, and prepare yourselves for Test Drive Unlimited 3 also. So plenty of racing stuff coming. As for now, a more polished sequel to TT Isle of Man just arrived at our doorstep. But what is this Isle of Man TT thing after all? In short, it's a yearly motorcycle race around the closed circuits of this island between England and Ireland. That's it. And let me start by saying this: no other racing video game manages to give you such a sense of speed. And the audio really helps to immerse ourselves even more. There's effective wind noise that changes as we blast past different objects, combined with strong force feedback and highly strung engine. Our eyes will start bleeding really soon due to all focus and concentration required. If we make a mistake, we'll likely hit a wall or house at 200 miles per hour. These roads are littered with bumps, trees, walls, buildings, odd cambers and other immovable objects. And you thought that Nürburgring Nordschleife was tough, right? That one is child's play in comparison. Alongside the stunning course and frankly incredible speed sensation is the vehicle handling. If you're after an arcade motorcycle game, this isn't the one. It's pure simulation, and the occasional wheelie maneuver that we innocently perform kind of reminds me of the amazing Tourist Trophy, a PlayStation 2 exclusive released back in 2006. So be prepared to fail, cause this is the Richard Burns Rally of motorcycle games. In TT Isle of Man 2, finishing a race without falling once is an incredible achievement. In the first hours of gameplay, it's an impossible task, be aware of that. But when we start nailing those curves at high speed and avoiding trackside objects, we'll be ready to face the real challenges. For instance, finishing the 4 laps of the classic TT event took around 90 minutes. Man, I can finish the longest stage in Dakar 18 in around 60 minutes. And you also thought that Dakar 18 was tough, right? Let's take a look at the career mode. We can race with our own bike or sign a contract with a team and use theirs. As we progress through the race calendar, which culminates in the main TT races, we'll first ride super sport bikes before progressing to classic and superbike classes. In addition, any cash attained by delivering good results is used to buy upgraded parts. The more we win, the more cash we'll earn. The more we get noticed by better teams and the more signatures we earn, all of which prove that we are good enough to race on the Isle of Man. The tracks used for these races are mostly fictional, based across the United Kingdom and Ireland. Many were recycled from the first game, while the Irish tracks are actually broken down elements from the game's open world area. And I kind of felt a subtle Forza Horizon feeling while riding around this area. These tracks are fun and pretty, but nowhere near as exciting as the real thing. While the races in Ireland are solid enough, and the free roaming world is used between main career races for a handful of smaller challenges, they get repetitive rather quickly. And sadly, the tracks in Northern Ireland and Scotland are somewhat uninspiring. There's also included for the first time a perk system. This could be in the form of slower arrivals, quicker respawn or faster pit stops. Points are used to unlock these, but the system feels somewhat shallow and simply goes against the realistic feeling of the game. It's clearly a system that was implemented to try to grab the attention of those more casual players that are after a motorcycle game that can balance fiction with reality. But it fails. The riding line is precious, but most of the times, braking when approaching a tight bend isn't perfect. One time we'll find ourselves riding too slow, and in the next, we're just too fast, resulting in a crash. A few other downsides are the inconsistent artificial intelligence, the lifeless and lack of traffic on the free roaming and open areas, and the 30 frames per second on consoles. I've been switching from PS4 to PC, and this last one is really the definitive version. And I wish that there was a split-screen multiplayer mode. The offline mode present is a hot seat sort of thing that, if you're the one in line waiting to play, you'll probably fall asleep. TT Isle of Man 2 is an adrenaline-packed racer. It's fast, dangerous and truly absorbing like no other. But be prepared to finish second if you're that good in this sort of games. The learning curve is really steep, the steeper I've seen in years, but when we nail it, it's truly rewarding. Hope you've enjoyed this review of TT Isle of Man Riding the Edge 2, and if you did, you know the drill. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Take care and stay safe. Cheers!